Just doing this as a service to the community, to humanity, to teach, to inspire, a little vision. I want to talk about beauty. What really is beauty? There's so many forms of beauty. And I feel like some people take advantage of beauty, right? Ezekiel 16, verse 15. But you trusted in your beauty and used your fame to become prostitutes. You lavished your favors on anyone who passed by, and your beauty became his. This is on my mind to talk about this. How, and this go both ways, right? How people use their beauty to get a lot of materialistic things in life, tangible things of this earth, and end up passing up on a blessing. And this goes for men and women. If you feel like the shoe fits, wear it or whatever. It's not for all people. And, if you could list or name anything on your body with value or as an asset, what would you say it is? So I feel like your mind should be the biggest asset on your body, should have the biggest value on your body, and also your private also. But when you give it out to everybody, when you give something so valuable to everybody, it becomes worthless, right? And the meaning of value is relative worth, merit, or importance. That's value. So you can't give that to everybody. If you're about a bag, if you want to sell that, stick to that. But you can't be trying to do that and you're looking for marriage at the same time. That's why in other parts of the world, that's a big deal. A lot of women are covered up in some ways too, to show respect. But if you're dressing out so to get attention, you're going to get that attention, but that attention might not be the right attention. And then you might put yourself in bad situations, in complacent situations, low vibrational situations because of what you attracted, right? And then, bad experiences happen. And once these bad experiences happen, it turns you cold. It turns you ugly. It turns you angry. That's when these feminist movements start. These groups where the bashing, and the attitudes, the tantrums, the bad behavior, all this stuff starts because of those bad situations you put yourself into. So and then you start hating all men or whatever, and then you just end up lonely with a pet and toys. So you can't use your beauty to persuade everybody. That's not going to work. Not all men are going to fall for that. If you're looking for something serious, if you're looking for a marriage, if you're looking for a commitment or a relationship or whatever it might be, it has to be more than just your private. I'm sorry. It has to be more than that. You can't use your beauty for prostitution. It's not going to work. Because money, again, is materialistic. Money's tangible. Money's of this earth. Money is the root. And if you use that mentality at all, man, you're going to be rotten fruit. And eventually rotten fruit goes in the trash. So, if you remember, let's go biblical, your body's a temple. You have to be careful what you put into your body, what you listen to, what you watch, what you hear, and what's going in you too. All that, your body's a temple. And after so many bad mistakes or toxicity that's entering your body, it'll break you down. So honestly, let's beware. Let's beware of what we entertain. Let's beware of what we we allow into us, what we watch, what we listen to, and respect yourself, right? Because we all kings and queens, and it means more to prostitute ourselves for anything. This goes for both parties, men and women, to prostitute ourselves for anything or anyone or anybody. And beauty, this could go for all aspects. This could go for, people with talent, people that have a beauty in a certain sector, a certain area, a certain occupation, you know, a certain talent. When it comes to the point where, a paycheck or money can have you do all sorts of things that you feel in your mind ain't right, then that's when you cross the line of something's wrong. But dudes, you please, this is not for everybody. If the shoe fits, wear it. That's Ezekiel 16, verse 15. You should go more into that when you get a little time. And let's try to break these generational curses, because, I feel like we all learned this from our parents, and our parents learned it from their parents, and it's just a cycle, right? And nobody actually knew the right thing, right? That's why we go to historical text for guidance. That's why people go to school. That's why people learn. That's why people read, so they can learn, right? In Ezekiel 2, it also says that, like mother, like daughter. So it was a generational thing. So let's do something different. How about we teach, our young women and our young men to do stuff the right way, and break that generational cycle of toxicity, you know. I feel like in one sector, one culture, they teach the women how to be independent, how to go get a bag, how to make money, which is cool, right? But nobody wants to be labeled as an independent woman, You want to be an all-around good woman, because if you meet a man with money, then your bag means nothing. So you having that independent woman status shouldn't be the only thing you bring to the table. Beauty should be on the inside. How you cater to a man, how you cater to the kids, how you raise the kids, how you, cook, clean, all sorts of different things. It should be an all-around thing, just being a good person in general. Your degree or your job or your money should not be what you bring to the table. I don't know if that makes sense. Or your body or your beauty should not be what you bring to the table, right? Because it'll get you in the door. But if we're talking long term, if we're talking that long term stretch, that longevity, that's not going to work, because the attitude and the tantrums and once that mask start coming off of who you really are, it'll break down the whole foundation. So let's work on inner self, through raising your vibration, through different things, just being a good person, or being more spiritual, a spiritual person, or being awake, being aware. So the beauty and the bag, it's a piece of the pie. It's several slices in the pie, right? So you can't come just talking about your beauty or your bag, right? That's 2 out of 10 slices. So let's work on that. Let's look on the inside, and let's teach our younger generation, the righteous way, the righteous path. Peace, love, and light. Stay true.